Trubisky.
When you watch the film, how many times did you kind of kick yourself and think, wow, just if I had one little difference there, maybe it would have worked?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously you would like to have some throws back, but I think if I had 2 throws back, it'd be a different ball game. But just gotta go back to the basics this week. Not try to do too much for myself, just do my job, and I need to have better eye discipline and better presence in the pocket. So I'm gonna get that fixed this week.
You've been in film room before, obviously, after looking at what you've done on the field. How much more valuable was this than those other times because you were in there every snap and there was so much more stuff to look at?
It's very valuable. I mean, you see how I react in between series and in between making adjustments in between series, and it was just being inconsistent. But having a full game, there's definitely a lot more to learn from than just going in for a drive as in years past.
When you mention a couple of throws, Coach Fedora talked about deep balls, for example. Is it as simple as you connect on those deep balls, or is when you look at it, do you see more that you're pointing to than just the deep throws?
Yeah, definitely. I think if we had 2 of those deep balls where we got behind him, it would have been a different ball game. And I don't know how it happened because we were hitting the deep balls all week in practice. I mean, credit to them because they're playing tight coverage. They weren't giving us many chances to get behind them, but I just missed. That's on me. I mean, I've been making those throws all the way in the summer, all the way through camp, and it just didn't happen Saturday. It's frustrating for me, but I'm going to bounce back, I'm going to fix it, and just continue to do my job.
When you watched the film, were you encouraged, or were you disappointed and frustrated, like overall about just the totality of it, angry, kind of going back to the film? What was the reaction?
I was disappointed and frustrated, but I know it's a learning process, and I just gotta try to not do too much, just do my job, and I know my guys still have faith in me, and I have faith in them, so I'm gonna get it fixed and just make it happen.
In the game and then later looking at film, what did you think of Carl Tucker stepping in there for Brandon?
I thought Carl did a great job. I mean, he came in, he had a couple big 3rd down catches, and really didn't even blink when he got his number called, and I was impressed. And I mean, that's what we expect out of our guys, just always be ready, and when your number's called, just make the plays for the team. And he did an awesome job.
Mitch, I know some people were surprised by the 40 pass attempts and then only 16 carries for 2 days. Elijah, how much of that kind of do you have to do with in terms of determining whether it's a run or a pass, or how much of that was just based on what Georgia was showing?
Well, I think the numbers are kind of skewed because we were kind of forced to throw the ball a lot towards the end of the game. Obviously, we'd like to run the ball a little more, and people are always going to look at the numbers at the end, but that's not really how the game actually went or how I felt it went. We did run the ball well. I think we just got to be more consistent in the offense and be more consistent passing, and that comes through me. But they're going to get their touches. We're going to figure that out. But I think the numbers were a little skewed because we were forced to throw the ball a little bit more towards the end of the game. But it all comes with consistency. And if we're consistent, we're going to be balanced in the passing game and the run game. But I just need to do my job and be more consistent through the passing.
When you guys got down to, you had 1st and goal at the 5 late in the first half. You were in 3 straight pass plays, the deflection and 2 fades. Coach said that those are plays that are tagged with a run or a throw. What did you see that they were doing defensively that made you guys you decide to pass instead of run the ball?
Well, they're playing cover 0, and one time they brought the blitz, one time they didn't. So the guys were just ratting them out. I saw I had matchups on the outside. The one got batted down. I think it would have been a touchdown if it didn't get batted down. The defensive end just made a good play. It's a tough block for the back coming across because we usually line them up to that side. But and then on the fade to Bug, I gave him a chance. Maybe I could get it out a little earlier, is what we saw in film. But they made the plays down there. I mean, I thought I gave my guys a chance to make a play down there. We didn't score, but we came away with points. And I just was worried about not turning the ball over, taking care of the ball, and making good decisions. But just something you look at. Maybe we do run the ball one time, see if we could pop it into the end zone. But I feel good about it because the coaches feel confident in me, my teammates feel confident in me that I need to make that play down there. So ultimately, it falls on me. So if if it's called to throw the ball 3 times, I need to make that play for my team, and I just didn't get it done.
You guys were really fast on the scoring drive in the third quarter. Did you get that tempo as much as you would have liked throughout the game?
No, we definitely would like to get that tempo more. That's something we talked about in between series and after the game, and after we watched the film. We're tough to play with when we play with that tempo and when we pop explosive plays like that. I think Elijah had the big run, then we had the big pass to Switz. So, I mean, we keep defenses on the heels if we keep playing like that, and that's what we want to do. But we just got away from that, and we're inconsistent.
You only have 315 yards for total offense. Does that just kind of gnaw at you a little bit?
Yeah, it's disappointing. We left a lot out there, definitely.
What would be your expectations in that regard? I mean, just last year you guys were over 500, I think, a bunch of times.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's not really looking at the numbers. It's all about feel, and I feel like we were just inconsistent. We weren't moving the ball. We weren't hitting the deep shots. So, I mean, the numbers are going to come if we just all do our jobs within the offense. But you could just feel the inconsistency in between series. We weren't moving the ball very well, and it was just weird because we're a team that hits those deep shots, and we just didn't get it. So we need to do that to open. It really opens things up if we just come down with 1 or 2 of those. And credit to them for holding on to us.
Any other questions? Thank you, Mr.
Thanks, Mitch.
Thank you.